'cause we're all one.
What's up, guys? I'm checking out more Gwen Guthrie, and this one is titled Can't Love You Tonight, the official music video requested by, wait, hold up, I gotta make sure I get his name right. Mark Satchwell Art. Big shout out to you. Haven't heard this one before, and apparently this is a song that, talks about the impending AIDS crisis of the time, which I will be honest, I'm not very knowledgeable of. I'm not even sure how it came into existence. Like, how does something of that scale just seemingly pop out of nowhere? You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not like fully aware of the details and specifics of everything. I didn't even know it was like something that was around in the 80s. I figured it was like a 90s thing, but yeah, I don't know. That's always just been like such a weird thing to me. Like, how does something like, did it not exist in the 70s? Did it just happen to, come about in the 80s, or was it there all along and people just didn't have the proper, research and tools and knowledge available to properly identify it? Or, I mean, it's just one of those things. But yeah, apparently this is like one of the first songs that really talks about that, about this crisis, the AIDS crisis. But yeah, I was recommended it, and yeah, that being said, let's check it out. We're all living with the constant threat and fear of AIDS. Art is a vehicle through which we can speak and enlighten the masses and hopefully save many lives. True.
Just what you can, let you have my loving. Just what you can.
There's been a lot of songs like these throughout the years. I feel like in the 90s it was more common, I guess. Like, I heard a lot of them from the 90s. Tricky so far.
Love is no longer free. Price is high. I don't want no AIDS or herpes. I can't love you tonight. Love is no longer free. I'm too young to die. I don't want no AIDS or herpes. Your body so appealing, baby, but I'm lost that love and feeling, baby. The Surgeon General says we've got to use our heads tonight. Got no time for passion. Can't love you tonight. Love is no longer free. Price is high. I don't want no AIDS or herpes. I can't love you tonight. Love is no longer free. I'm too young to die. I don't want no AIDS or herpes. Your touch is so exciting, baby. My temper sure is rising, baby. But I will not play the fool and give my love to you tonight. Got no time for passion. Can't love you tonight. Love is no longer
it's a pretty straightforward track.
I don't want no AIDS or herpes. I can't love you tonight.
Like, it's clear that, she's trying to send a message, and at the same time, the message not be like lost in context or anything. Like, it's very, very straightforward track.
Too young to die. I don't want no AIDS or herpes.
It almost feels like a PSA in a song.
Just what you can, let you have my loving. Just what you can, let you have my loving. Just what you can, let you have my loving. Just what you can, let you have my loving. tonight. Got no time for passion. Got no time for passion. Get love in tonight. Love is no longer free. No time for passion. Get love in tonight. Get love in tonight. Love is no longer free. No time for passion. Get love in tonight. I'm too young to die. No time for passion.
I mean, yeah. That, like I said earlier, it felt more like a PSA than an actual song, but I can't say that I'm mad at it because, like I said, she's clearly trying to kick, that message and be as straightforward as possible, which is why, I feel like there isn't a whole lot of lyrics. It's a lot of like, just repeating the same thing over and over again, but it's definitely to drive home that point, you know what I mean? But yeah, once again, I'm very like blind to a lot of this information even today, and I'm not like I'm gonna have to do some research because like it puzzles me how something just comes out of the woodwork like this, you know what I mean? Like, or was it there all along and people just didn't know? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do some research, but yeah, I enjoyed the song. It was cool, a little trippy, but it was cool. Probably not something I'd listen to again personally, but I like it as a PSA for the AIDS epidemic at the time, and nowadays even I guess more so nowadays probably. But yeah, definitely enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed it as well, make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. That being said, much love, stay safe, and peace out.